everybody. Welcome Danger Peachy to the show. She is a creator over on Twitch and sometimes YouTube, but she is known for her chaotic and fun streams where she plays a true variety of games. She's also cosplayed as Lady D from Resident Evil Village multiple times and has absolutely killed it. She also plays games like Zelda, Final Fantasy, Pokemon, Elden Ring, Cuphead, Silent Hill, Kingdom Hearts, Little Nightmares, and so much more. Peachy, how are you?
I'm now thinking of all the games I've abandoned because I've gotten distracted by other games. That's how much of a variety streamer I am. It's like, ooh, something shiny.
No, I love it.
That Final Fantasy VII stream.
What happened to that?
It's coming back, all right? I have to do a PowerPoint presentation to like remind myself, who am I? What's the story? What's happening here?
No, I get that. There's a lot. Right. Why is Cloud constantly tweaking?
Yeah.
But
why does
tonight...
anytime Aerith is on the screen, everyone's like, oh, mystery.
Boo. Yeah, right. You're like, why are we all sad? Oh, no. Well, Peachy is somebody I've been very excited to have on the show. I don't know if you know, but I did a solo podcast, and there's a question here about who inspires you, and you were actually my answer.
John, yeah. I should not inspire anybody. I'm so sorry.
No. I've been dying to have this episode. It's very late in the evening, but we have drinks. Cheers. So this is one of those episodes. Cheers. As per usual here. But yeah, oh my gosh. So I don't know if you've seen the show. It's totally okay if you haven't. You're going to be on here. So
I've seen clips and bits and pieces.
Yeah, totally. So basically we ask, how are you? How have you been?
It's been a chaotic summer. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me. This is like my first ever podcast. And I was like honestly surprised and very honored that you asked me to be part of this. So thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. It's an honor for me.
It's been, you know what? I don't know if it's probably like not as hot as it at other places, but I'm always melting this summer. Like it's like 20 degrees today, and I'm like, oh, what is 20 degrees in freedom units?
That's a good, in freedom units. I don't know. Let's see, 20 degrees.
72.
It looks like 68,
Damn.
Which is still not. Well, you're way up there. Peachy is Canadian. Yeah,
not for me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, take me back to the beginning of your streaming journey, because it looks like you've been doing it for quite some time now, and it seems like you're only on Twitch. There's a bit of a YouTube, and definitely you're on Instagram. So how the heck did you start streaming?
The way I got started on Twitch is it actually happened around the pandemic. So it had to be like March, and I actually did not know what it was. I was just on YouTube, and I saw someone called Point Crow or something playing a Zelda game. And it was just like, I guess, like an old stream, but that he had put on YouTube. And I was like, people do that? People like play games on the internet, and like people will chat with them? That is so cool. I want to be a part of that. And also I'm going crazy because lockdown has just happened.
Yes.
So without doing a lot of research, I honestly just was like, okay, I need a microphone. The camera on my MacBook should be fine. And the card.
The capture card?
Get your capture card.
Yeah.
And my GameCube, and I will be fine. So I streamed. I started streaming. I started a Twitch account. I had never been in anyone else's stream. I knew no one on Twitch.
Wow.
I did not know what anything was. I was just like, let's try this. I want to play Twilight Princess. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite games, and it would be super awesome to meet other people who love this game so that like we could all have a good time and just like connect. And I streamed from a MacBook computer. And I did not realize that they are really not made for streaming.
Oh, yep.
So
overheating.
So people joke about how my stream is scuffed now. You have no idea from the scuff that I was born from.
I love having like a point to grow from, though, because you look back and you're like, oh no. You're like, but look at me now.
I look back and I go, damn, I survived.
No, really. Did the MacBook survive?
It's, you know, the MacBook still works. It's just used for other things. It has its purpose.
It's great for pulling
Streaming
up
is not its
recipes
purpose.
in the kitchen.
Yeah. So yeah, I like streamed Twilight Princess from my GameCube.
Oh,
Um,
sick.
and it was so, it was so dark. It was so scary. It was so, but I laughed so, just even thinking about it, I laughed so hard, even if like barely any, like, I was just getting started, so I didn't really have many people in the chat or anything like that. And I was, the first time I got raided,
Oh my god.
I thought that I'd broken something because I didn't know what a raid was. And so I thought I was in trouble.
No! You're like, who's raiding? Get out of here!
I was like, "What's a raid? What do I do?" And
Yeah.
like, there's like all of a sudden there's like what feels like a million messages, and maybe it was only
Right.
10, but still, it just felt like so many. And I was just
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry." And then I learned what a raid was, and then I learned what um affiliate was. Like, I didn't know
Hmm.
anything. Like, it was more just like I was learning as I went and getting to know people um as I continued streaming. I was making friends, or at least I thought I was making friends, but other people were trying to network. And so
Oh,
that's like
yeah.
something I had wished I had been more, like, I was just like really naive and just really excited to be there and meet people.
Hmm.
And then I didn't realize that, like, for like other people, like, streaming is like a career.
Yeah.
And so like like I was meeting people that were kind of just like had different mindsets.
Hmm.
And I just like, so it kind of like that first year of streaming was like, it was fun until it was like I ran into these problems of like
Right.
realizing like, oh, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, of course. It's the internet.
It's
How
a
could I
tough,
forget this?
yeah, that's a tough lesson to learn, especially whenever you're like, oh, we're all just like casually here, right? And then you realize like, oh, some people really take this seriously.
Yeah.
I know how you feel there. It's an interesting
But yeah,
thing
so
to get
there's
through.
definitely like some stories I have,
Hmm.
but like I never like spilled the tea on it because like I was like, I don't, and I still won't, like, I'll never say
Yeah.
names of anything because like these are people like I just don't want anything to do with.
Yeah.
Um
I feel
it's
you
just
there.
people I'm just like, they're there on the internet
Oh,
somewhere.
they're
I just,
over there. Yeah.
they're the shadow realms, all right. We're not worried about the shadow realm, all right.
Right. Do you ever
But I
have
think it was
like,
like that.
sorry, do you ever have people that like knew y'all were associated or friends at some point, kind of like bring them up and like, hey, what happened to y'all as friends? And you're like,
I don't think that really happens because like a lot of those people stayed with
them.
the other streamers because like
Yeah.
they made a big deal, and like while I was just like, mm, I don't want no like
Right.
I don't want nothing to do with it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see drama as a way to like grow for for me
Right.
versus like others how might like will milk it and
Yeah.
tell, spin the story in various untrue ways.
You have a very good
So
point.
I'm just over here like,
I
interesting.
know what
That's
really
how I
happened.
remember it.
Right. Hmm.
Interesting.
Right. Well,
It's
my
interesting
receipts say
filtering
otherwise,
of.
but but oh my gosh, so you ended up doing it for about 5 years now. Like, what was that like?
Yeah. Um,
Going from like
it's
2 to
interesting because I
10
started
to
streaming.
30, 100. Like, what's that like?
Um, it's good and bad because it's like it's really cool to see like getting those, like, starting to get those bigger streams and stuff, because it's like I remember having like under 10 people, and like that was like super super cool as well, like, and then like to see it just like grow and grow. But you also start to notice like, oh well, if I play this game,
Mm.
like more people show up.
Hmm.
So do I play the game that more people show up, or do I play a game that like less people might show up, but like I'm still excited for both games, but it's
Yeah.
like I have more opportunity to talk to more people
Hmm.
if I play this game
Hmm.
versus like I might just get more, like, I'm always appreciative of anyone who shows up, of course, but it's like it's
Hmm.
sometimes like, do I want a quieter stream, or do am I hopeful for something with a bit more action?
Yeah, I know what you mean by action. You're like, ooh,
Yeah.
the chat's moving, we're saying stuff the entire time, like boom, 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 and the story of whatever you're playing is great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Um, but it is wild to think of like, I feel really lucky that I have had growth on Twitch.
Mm.
Despite me doing, I think I've done everything wrong.
What do you mean? Why?
I don't have I don't really have like a set schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done like I don't promote myself enough. Like I don't promote myself like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm allergic to it.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, it's like I'm really inconsistent. And I'm trying to be, I've been better the last year or so, but it's like I will just like drop off the face of the earth for like 2 weeks because like I get caught up in other things and I'm really bad at communication because I'm just like, oh, I'll just get this taken care of right back.
Mm-hmm.
And then that be right back becomes weeks or like a month or so. And I'm like, shit, I'm like, I got so caught up in doing this that I forgot that I have this also happening on top of like the 30 million other things I'm trying to do. Like
Right.
I'm trying to fit a 30-hour day into a 24-hour day.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Mhm.
do you feel like that's something you want for yourself, like a schedule to promote yourself to be, I guess, more, I don't know, active in Discord, like, or Instagram? Is that something that you want?
I think it's like things that like I'm like, oh, that'd be cool if I could do that. I just don't think I have like um what's like how do I describe this? It's not that, like, I don't wanna be perceived. It always feels like I'm always worried about taking up too much space,
Ah,
and
mm-hmm.
this is, like, a very, like not to get into, like, deep there, but, like so it's
No, go
like
ahead.
I'm always afraid of, like, promoting myself and being like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna, I don't really, I don't know if I wanna promote myself because what if I'm taking attention away from something else, or do I even deserve to take up space in this area?" When I haven't been like a proper participant. Maybe I'm not giving enough to this community, so what right do I have? And these are
Mm.
things I would never apply to anybody else. Like that's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
they
I
only
would
apply
never
to
apply
you.
these I would never to anybody else. I'm like, you
Uh-huh.
do your thing, you promote yourself, you do what you gotta do, and then there's me. I'm like, well, do you deserve to promote yourself? I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably
Well, I
not.
asked that because one of the reasons that I said that you inspire me is because to me, and this is just as an outside participant or just a viewer, really, I do enjoy that you don't have a schedule and that you do have a life outside of this. And to me, it seems like you're just being authentic, silly. Like you don't have, oh, this month I really want to crack, another 1,000 followers, or let me stream this
Mhm.
game because I know people are going to show up for it. And it just seems like you're doing it on your own terms. And I love that about it. If you were to promote yourself, I'd be all in. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm there. But yeah, I find it to be really authentic. And I don't know if that's how you mean it to be or if it just comes off that way. But I really do admire that about you. So if you're taking
Thank
it
you.
as like a I could be better in this regard, like I love it. I love it.
I don't think I ever will like have a schedule because I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like things come up and there's things I want to do. Like they'll be like, oh, there's like this really cool class I want to take and it's this night, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, and also like relationships take time and effort. So it's like
Yep.
there are relationships I want to like maintain, like friendships I want to take time for, and like time with my family, and you have to like set aside time. And so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like yeah, there are some nights where it's like I won't make it a stream because my dad reached out and wants to have like a movie night, or like
Mm-hmm.
my aunt wants to go check out this art fair or something, and it's like, well, I would love to stream, but I only have so much time. And Zelda, what are you meowing about? What would you like? She's sadly meowing at me from the outside, and I can see her. What would you like, honey?
You can go open the door if you want.
No, no, she's outside the window.
Oh. What do you want?
What do you want?
Oh my
um,
gosh.
I think like I don't think I'll ever be a person who's fully committed to stream like 7 days a week because I work full time as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh, like I want to exercise. I want to go and do things. I want to learn new things, and I don't want to be on the internet all the time for that because then I
Yeah.
feel like if I'm on the internet all the time, what will I be able to talk about if
No,
I'm
I hear
constantly
that.
sucked into the vortex of the internet?
No, I agree with that like completely, especially even like with IRL relationships, like if I'm constantly texting somebody and then they want to have a phone call or something, I'm like, you know everything that happened through my day. Like I don't have anything else for you.
Yeah.
It's almost like you do have to go live to come back and like have stories and have things to say or have like, I don't know, a perspective that changed or even like something that you saw to like just talk about.
Yeah.
So I agree with you completely, especially on that exercise thing. I feel like not enough people on the internet who are creating talk about exercise, especially touching grass. But anyway.
I think it's like also especially like the mental health topic has been such a like growing point in the last few years, and exercise can be like a really good way to do that. And like
Yeah.
I suffer from depression, anxiety, and
Hmm.
it's never going to go away, I assume. It's kind
Yeah,
of just here.
right.
It's here for the ride.
Yeah.
But I like to keep it like somewhat under control with the exercise, and I can feel the difference when I'm like consistent in like going to yoga and hit classes and whatever other bullshit I decided to sign myself
Right.
up for. It's like I'm fighting for my life, but it's a good thing.
But I'm
But
also
I'm in there.
fighting for my life.
Yeah, fighting for my life, but also, dear God, someone call the ambulance because I think my heart is about to jump out of my chest.
No, I hear you. Like anytime I go to yoga or spin, that's like my therapy. Like if I have so much going on in my brain, I'll go to one of those and I feel like if I'm wiped after, that's a great thing because then the wheels in my
Yeah,
head just like stop, you know? And then I can just get in like a bath or something.
yeah. Oh my God, a bath sounds so nice.
Oh yeah. I haven't had a bathtub in like 2+ years and I moved here. And there's a bathtub here and I'm using it.
Oh my
I'm using
God,
it.
those flush bath bombs.
No,
They're
really,
gonna
that
create
was
like
my
little
life for
gallons
so
of gas.
long. Wine with the bubbles and the you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Dimly lit
I
candles.
I always love the idea of like reading a book in the bath
Yeah.
because like I see it. I see it. Apparently people do it, and then I try and do it, and then all and soggy pages. I don't know how people do it.
You have to have a
It's not
towel
for me.
nearby to like dry your hand to flip the page. It's really not. It's better like in theory rather than in
It's
practice.
because you're just constantly worrying about like, all right, and just dry it
And
and
you
then
really can't
flip.
make any progress because by the time you do, you're like a raisin.
Crinkly,
You know what I mean? Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
raisin.
Well,
Um,
go ahead.
no, I was just going back. I was like, I really appreciate like that you say that like I feel authentic because I do try to bring that because I don't try to put on a persona so much
Hmm.
because I I connect more when I feel like people are being themselves
Oh
rather than
yeah.
putting on like a show. Like they're or just like a character. And like they're really like popular streamers that works for them, but I'm like like I can't see your eyes. What are you thinking behind those eyes?
What's behind those? There's nothing.
Who
There's
are
nothing.
you?
No, I've
Oh,
actually met someone, not you.
sorry. I have like a truck going by, a fire truck.
Oh, you're fine. I was like, is
I
that
don't
a
mind my
meow?
hands up as if I'm innocent, but I
It's
didn't
not
do it.
me.
It's not me.
No,
I didn't start
I've
the
met a lot of
fire.
streamers in person, and it's like some of them, it's like a light switch, like night and day, and you're like,
Mhm,
whoa, what happened here? And then some of them are
mhm,
super authentic. Those are my favorites, honestly. But and I mean, like I get it. Like if you're streaming, you kind of do have to like put on a little bit. Like you have to put on a show. You know, you have to be like entertaining enough. But once you're off stream, if it changes completely, it's almost like, do I know you? Is anything that
yeah,
all those hours that I was watching you, like, is that real or, what was that? And some people I
mhm,
feel like do put that on just to, I don't know, maybe get more likes or follows or whatever. And sometimes, I don't know, maybe I'm breaking it down right now. Maybe it's like they do that so they're not their real selves and it's not as much of a dig if they don't get the follows or the likes or the whatever. You know what I mean?
that's like I
Um,
always like things like, oh well, like if people don't like my channel, it's because like that's not even my real self. It's like just
yeah.
like a character, and like you're more protected, and I totally get that
Yeah.
because like there are times where it's like I feel like I'm being myself as much as I can. So like sometimes like when people don't like that, it can feel like a little personal. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's just the internet.
It is the
People just gonna
internet.
be like, I will just let that go, and it's totally not something I think about hours later. Why don't they like me?
Why don't they like me? No, yeah.
Why don't they like me?
It's like a pro and a con of being yourself and being vulnerable. Like you have the ability to deeply connect with people, but then you also have the ability to be deeply hurt by it because you're so like real, you know?
Mm.
But to go back to it a little bit, my next question is what inspires you to create and be on Twitch? Like, do you have something that constantly brings you back, or did you have something that even like inspired you to start specifically?
I think I'm always like really excited to catch up with people and like hear like what they've been up to while
Yeah.
also like getting to explore because a lot of the games I play, it's the first time I'm playing them.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to be able to like share that with people.
Mm-hmm.
So I always get excited like for that aspect, and I think it's like also just like there is a bit of a rush of an adrenaline I get because like I don't love being on camera. People are I'm actually like very camera shy. I don't like
What?
photos being taken. I don't like being on camera
This
at
is what
all.
I was. This is why I was like, wait, you would kill it on Instagram before we started freaking recording. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
why aren't you more on Instagram? I feel like you would kill it. And
I'm just yeah, I have a lot of trouble like I'm like, oh, I'm wearing a really cute outfit. I bet maybe I should take a selfie. And then I think about it and I go, yeah, but that would mean looking at my face. I don't feel like doing that right now.
that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
I think that was also another reason I'm just like rethinking of like why I started streaming was
Hmm.
like maybe if I stream with a camera, even though I'm terrified of it, um, I'll get better at being on camera, which I
Yeah.
think like I have gotten a bit more relaxed, but it's also like um I realize the world doesn't fall apart if I'm on camera. The way my brain thinks, you know what I mean? Like, oh
Right.
my god, I'm gonna be on camera, it's gonna be terrible, and things are just gonna be like start fires everywhere, and it's not gonna be fine. And then it's like, oh wow, I forgot that I was on camera. So
Yeah.
everything was okay.
Yeah, I back when I was on Instagram and I had a personal Instagram, after a while, and even sometimes with Twitter, I would be like, okay, but like how many photos of me really need to be on the internet?
Mm.
Like, and I would have that. It's like the same but in a different like font, like the same thing you were saying. It's almost like I don't know what that is. To be like, the internet doesn't need to see like more of me, you know? Oh god,
And
here
but
he
it's so
is.
funny because like, would you think that about like
Exactly.
somebody else? And you're like, I want more. Show
No,
me like,
right. I
yeah,
want to see the outfits, Peachy. What the
yeah,
fuck?
give it to me. Give me
Yeah.
more.
Well, I actually ended up skipping a question here, but let's go back.
Oh,
What games did you play growing up? Because I know you got those Zelda tattoos. So where'd this all start?
yeah. So, um, the first system I ever had, I think it was the Nintendo 64. And it was funny because like no one in my family grew up playing video games. My
Ah.
dad said like they couldn't afford it, and like really the
Hmm.
only thing he could afford was like he's really good at pinball.
Oh shit. That's actually kind
Like
of fun.
he'll-
Like pinball
yeah,
bars,
like so
so fun.
we went to a like a Dave and Buster's or something,
Hmm.
and he put in a quarter to play pinball or something, and then I was watching it for 10 minutes and he was still going. I was like, I'm gonna go get a drink or something. Like, I need to go.
Right.
And then I came back like 15 minutes later and he's still playing that same order.
Wow. I could not. For me,
So
pinball goes boop, and then like that's it.
that's it. Like, there's like a pinball mini game on Mario Party or something for like it's Waluigi's pinball. And
Oh
it's like,
right.
Waluigi, I love you, but fuck your pinball. Fuck you and fuck your yes, pinball.
Did your
Um,
dad not give you the strats?
No, he's just like, it's a misspent youth. You don't need to know these things. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
okay, sure, that's the
Sure.
misspent youth, not the stories that your brothers will tell me that you refuse to
Oh,
tell.
uh-oh. I love
Oh yeah,
those
apparently
stories
he was
though.
a bit of a troublemaker. Apparently he
Mm.
was borrowing cars and whatnot, and is what he shouldn't
Right.
have. Yeah, so I don't think the pinball is the worst of his misspent youth.
Right.
But so it was a Nintendo 64. Sorry to get back
No,
to
you're good.
and so he didn't really understand how to play any of the games he got me. So like he it was Pokemon Puzzle League was something I had.
Mhm.
And I loved that. Me
Mhm.
like We played that game so much. I'm still addicted to it. When it got added to the Nintendo Switch Online system,
Mm-hmm.
it's people were texting me because they knew how much I love that game.
Aw.
Like, Peachy, it's here, and I'm
It's
like, what's
time.
here? Pokemon Puzzle League, and I was like, fuck yeah!
I'm going live
I was
tonight.
like, downloading, I was like, I'm ready. My childhood, because I would literally, the only reason I would pull up my Nintendo 64 is so I could play Pokemon
Oh,
Puzzle League, and now it's available on Switch.
oh my gosh.
So
I love
Nintendo's
nostalgia
listening.
games.
Nintendo did something right at some point. And then I also had The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't understand how to play it.
Mm-hmm.
My dad didn't understand how to play it.
Oh.
So I would literally just let the cartridge sit in the Nintendo 64 and have it play through the starting screen.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was just entranced by it. I would watch it over and over. It'd be playing in the background. The controller would not be touched, like
Mm-hmm.
except for the points that like sometimes I would try and then I would get stuck in the Deku Tree and that was it for me.
Yeah.
That was it for young Peachy.
Yeah.
So I was like in love with the music of that screen and just like whatever was happening in there. So I didn't actually get to play Ocarina of Time properly till years later, I guess in my um early 30s when it came to the Nintendo Switch Online.
Wow.
Where
You're
I
like,
actually
all
finally
right,
got to
let's get out of this tree.
yeah. Let's see what's actually out there.
I love that.
But I grew up, yeah. So Pokemon Puzzle League was a big one. Mario Party, um, and then Mario Kart. My dad would bully me.
Yeah. To be good.
I don't think he was good. I think it's just I was really bad.
No, I get that.
Like,
I'm always dead last every single time.
mhm.
Like,
You kiss every wall like I do.
no, I do. And now with like Mario Kart World, they're like, "Oh, you can drive off the map." I'm like, "Oh God, like no."
I can't. You cannot let me go like off the rails because
I need the bowler
I need
bumpers on the road. Like I need
you
those.
need to tell me where to go, please. Like open world is good for Zelda. I don't need it in my Mario Kart.
Right. They're like, "You can watch the
um,
sunset in this world." And I'm like, "Why?"
Fine. It's like it's Mario Kart. Just let me throw shells at my friends and test our
Right.
friendships.
So do you think that when you started streaming on Twitch, did you feel like you knew in the back of your mind or you had an inkling that it was going to take off the way it did?
No, I didn't think anybody would ever show up. I still start stream thinking no one's gonna show up.
That's crazy. I feel like me, Neo, and Burb are always like, "Hi, we're here."
I'm always like, oh, people are here.
Well, yeah, it's a fun time over there, and I feel like I personally, I'm just gonna talk from my own experience. I love that it's so, um, I'm gonna say unserious in a way that's like non-derogatory, because it's just like some people you can tell this is they want to get to be like a streamer so bad or make content creation their whole thing, and I don't know if that's the case for you, but I just love how like it's just so free. Like I don't know.
I want it to like be that way. Like there are sometimes like I do get stressed if I'm not like I feel like I'm not being good enough or like people aren't having a good time, but like that's
Yeah.
just like my own insecurities, anxieties coming up sometimes because I'm like what am I doing wrong? But I think it's also I have to remind myself it's like I think the reason I keep coming back is because I really want to make people happy. Like I want people to laugh, and I keep it pretty unserious in my stream because for the reason that like it's fucking tough out there.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful. And
Yeah.
so much of us like we get like, our most of our days like we get so much bad news. There's so much terrible things happening in the world and not that like we should like we can hide from it, but I do want just like, at least like, there's a spot where it's like it doesn't get we don't have to touch on those topics and we can kind of just like try and like have a good time for a moment, have a few laughs and hopefully not think about all the terrible things happening in the world even for like a few hours
Yeah.
because like there's so many yeah like I want to add like there's so much like bad in the world I hope I can add just like just a little bit of good just a little
Yeah.
bit of good time
A little bit of good while also getting comfortable
Yeah,
with being on camera and then sharing the
yeah.
pets. Somehow there's
Mhm.
a hammer involved and bop it.
I don't.
She's
Where's
like,
my
where's the
hammer?
hammer?
That's a really good question. Chewy,
This
what
is
have you done with
great
it?
bait to say go to Peachy Streams to see the hammer because I'm sure she'll find it.
Ask, ask Peachy about her hammer and what she does with
Yeah,
it.
right. I remember
It
one
comes
day
in multiple
I
sizes
was in there
now.
typing and then I did something else and I looked back and I was like, what happened here?
Her hammer out.
Yeah, but I love that. Oh my gosh. So, here's my question, and I feel like I already got it a little bit answered, but it's part of my list. Um, is content creation your full time job? And if it was ever a thing that could make as much money to pay all your bills with, do you feel like you would take that up?
In this economy, no. It's not my full-time job. I have a full-time job in an office doing like data entry and admin stuff.
Mm.
So I that's my desk job that I would say 40 hours a week, but honestly it ends up more being like maybe like 50
Oh my gosh, right.
most weeks. Yeah, and I don't know if I would ever want to do full-time content creation because I just don't think I'm made for that. I think there's like a lot of just like the what content creators like they just put so much like it's not a 9 to 5. It seems to be like a 24-hour type thing.
Yep.
And I know like myself it's like I need like me time.
Yeah.
I need to touch grass.
No, I totally get
And I
it.
don't have the drive. It's like more like the like streaming has been really great. Like it's been really helpful in paying bills. I would say like it's become like kind of like a part-time thing. Or I
Right.
don't want to like say it's like a hustle, but
No,
it
yeah.
does like yeah, like I don't want to but it's like it helps a lot and like there are months where it's like if I don't make like a certain amount of money, it's more just like, oh, okay, I you know what, that's on me. I didn't stream enough and you know what, I was being my best. So it makes sense that like this month and or like maybe just like it's one of those months where, people are just like off doing other things,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
But like
yeah, go ahead, sorry.
oh no, it's just like saying like so it's like I wish I could say like I do stream for fun. That is still a huge part. I wouldn't keep doing it if I wasn't enjoying it because um I don't think I would be a good streamer if I wasn't having fun.
That's a great point.
But there is also a part of it that's stressful sometimes because I'm like, oh, damn, like Twitch is telling me like all like these numbers are down, which means like I know this might not be a great month, and I'm like, okay, you know what? We'll just tighten the belt a little bit, and then next month like I'll
Mhm.
work at being better.
Right.
Maybe that tattoo can wait a few months.
Oh my gosh. Well, do you when you get your stream stats, are you actively looking at them and comparing? I hate that they do the like green numbers when it's above and then the red numbers when it's
Yeah,
below. Like what is
I
that
don't
about?
look at it often. I don't. Because I know a lot of times it's just gonna feels it the numbers game. It makes my head hurt. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's more just like I'll be curious now and then, and so it's like I
Mhm.
might check it maybe once or twice a month,
Mhm.
just to like, all right, like
Let's
just
see.
a little curious because that
Yeah.
tab, it's right there. It's right
They
there.
do it on purpose, Peachy.
Yeah,
You know it's so
they just
hard to get your subscriber list. What is that about?
it's like I love how like now like the first page is like
Want to look?
why don't you try this? You
Yeah.
might get more views. Try this game.
Right.
Everyone's playing this game. And I'm like, no, Twitch, I'm not gonna play Valorant yet. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Have you played any like FPS
So
shooters on your channel?
oh god, what's I have I?
I don't know. I've been
Hmm,
around
I had to think about this.
for, I should hit a follow age in your channel and see what it is. I feel like it's been, maybe a little less than a year that I've been following you, but I feel like I've been there. I'm like, hi.
I'm like I've never played Valorant or and the one what's I've played the copy of Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. And that was fun for a little bit.
Right.
Squirrel Girl was a great time.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, everyone is very sexy.
And hot the game. Oh my god. Speaking
But
of
then it
sexy,
got
you
like
played Date
I got
Everything as
not
well
very
too.
competitive, and I'm not very good, so I got quickly like kind of like pushed out by
Oh, because they
not pushed
rank
out.
you.
I'm more just like this is for people who are very passionate about
Oh yeah.
high scores and whatnot, and
Yeah.
that's not me.
Yeah, I hear even from friends that I have that hit like Grandmaster or whatever it's called, like they're like, "Man, this game sucks," and then they keep playing it, and I'm like, "So it's a bad time simulator?" They're like, "Yes," and I'm like, "Well, why do you keep playing?" And they're like, "Well, I gotta get to gym," and I'm like, "What are you saying?"
You know what? Everyone has their thing.
I know, right?
It's not my thing, but everyone's got their thing.
Right.
At least it's free though. I will say, like it was really fun at first, and it was great that it was free and you could like play with so many, like it was like such a good community game for that reason too. Because I remember playing with my community early on, but then it's just like once people started to learn how to really play.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
take
it
it
was
so
like okay.
seriously. So what are your
But
like?
I will
Go ahead.
say I was like I really appreciate Marvel Rivals for introducing me to Jeff the Shark.
Aw, yeah, cutie.
I never knew, and now I'm just much better for knowing who Jeff the Shark is.
You need a Jeff plushie for the
I do
room.
need a. I have like the IKEA shark, and I have like a Squishmallow shark. Now I need Jeff the Shark.
I went to IKEA recently, and I think Neo was the one that told me that apparently the IKEA shark was iconic, and I had no clue. But
He's
it's cute.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so
Um,
comfy.
the actual. Do you sleep with it?
Hell yeah, I do. It's the perfect pillow. Oh my
It is
God,
kind
it's
of
so
like
soft.
large.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what are your
Some
like
people body
top
pillows
five?
have the shark from IKEA.
Yeah, yeah. So what are your like top five favorite games like of all time? Is that a hard question?
Like it's that's a terrible question. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes I'm just in the mood for different things. Um, I think like Legend of Zelda as a friend, like as a franchise
Yeah.
or however you want to say is always going to be up there. And then I'm trying to think of like I really enjoy Kingdom Hearts, but I say that, but I haven't played like
No,
the
I get
50
it.
billion games
No,
come
I
out of
get it.
Kingdom Hearts. Like I've literally just one and two.
Whoa! Okay, wait. I'm like, it's been 8 years since I've played them all. And I'm like, it's been too long. Some people play them like every month. And I'm like, okay, I'm not
That's
like that.
commitment. I will never
Like,
know.
I know. I don't know what it is, but the Kingdom Hearts fans love to really replay that game and only that game.
You know what? That was one of the only games I had. I had two games for my PlayStation 2.
Yes.
I had Kingdom Hearts. Oh my God, three games. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Echo the Dolphin Defender of the Future.
Oh my god.
Those are
I've
the
heard
games
so
I was
many
allowed to
things
own.
about that game, and I'm like, wait, what is this? You're just a dolphin? I have one friend that
You a dolphin?
rages about that game.
There's a dolphin. There's also aliens for some
Hold on.
reason.
Hold on, what? There's aliens in the water?
There's aliens, and there's time travel,
No
and
shot.
there's horrifying giant. Okay,
I need to emulate
I
this
don't know if
ASAP.
it was doing the sizing, but like the dolphin. Okay, like imagine like
Scale wise?
I need like a size comparison thing.
Where's
Right,
the
hold
hammer?
on.
Perfect size comparison.
I don't know the
Also, I'm gonna show everybody your beautiful room for a second, because if you haven't been to Peachy's streams, this is the room sitch, and it's honestly I'm jealous. Oh wow, oh wow, oh shit. Honestly, okay, wait, did you paint this room dark or like I love the aesthetic.
I painted it
Chewy.
dark. Chewy, you want to say hi?
Oh my god, you're getting a full screen moment. This is actually what it's like to be in Peachy streams. Look at the teeth. The teeth.
Tired? You have a good day?
I love this. This is personal Bambina content now at this point. I got Gizmo here. He's asleep. But
Gizmo.
I love it. Also, you have a cat, and their name is...
I have 2 cats.
Oh, 2 cats.
I have Zelda,
Uh-huh.
who is very vocal and has opinions, and then I have
Love that.
Duchess, who is a murderer.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea.
Mhm.
I thought you only had
She's very
one cat, one
fluffy.
dog.
But she doesn't like Zelda. So if
Wait,
Zelda's
for
like
real?
in the vicinity, Duchess does not want to be there. Cats like are just like really territorial, so it's like it
Yeah.
can be tough. I was like hoping that like I got these cats like God, I think 8 years apart almost. No, 7 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping that they could bond over the fact that
Right.
I was in my because I both got them right after they like had gotten pregnant and given up their kittens.
Oh my gosh.
And I was hoping that somehow, like, I don't know, I was like, maybe they'll bond
Postpartum.
each other's stories at that time they gave birth in the pound. And they'll be able to relate. And that's not what happened. The moment Zelda came in, Duchess hated her.
Oh my gosh. So what's
They've
that
never
like?
fought.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's more just like Duchess will just like hiss and Zelda will cower. But lately I've learned that Zelda now tries hunting Duchess and pounces on her and it then instigates the hissing. So
Oh my gosh.
But
Right.
Duchess will always like as like she's leaving the room, she'll look back at Zelda and then hiss at her, remind her that like I hate you.
By the way.
Don't you forget about it.
Oh my god. Damn.
She'll also do this thing where like Duchess will be like glaring at Zelda and then get closer and closer to her, sniff at
It's
her,
like I'm not touching
and
you.
then get mad when Zelda looks back at her as if to be like, "Why are you sniffing me?" And it's like, Duchess, you're the one who got closer. I can't. I got nothing for you.
Right. I'm the ref here. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my
like a
gosh.
red flag, orange flag. I don't know. Yeah, you guys figure it out. But I've heard like some people like the cats like eventually do get along.
Really?
I've also heard that sometimes they never get along. So it's very much a
mixed bag.
if you introduce them slowly, obviously it's better. Like like there
Yeah.
are ways to do it. We tried doing that. It wasn't enough apparently.
Okay, so you said Zelda, Kingdom Hearts. What else? Did I miss something?
Oh, okay, no, we got distracted. I got
It's
distracted.
okay. Yeah, that's my bad too.
Elden Ring I think I would put up there.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. I fucking love that game. And that's my first like Souls game.
That was my next question. Like I've watched so many hours of Elden Ring and I love it, but I'm like, I don't know that I can. I don't know.
Do it. You can if I can do it, you can do it.
Okay.
Anybody can do it. As long as you're okay with failure upon failure
Yeah.
upon failure until you get it.
Yeah.
And for me that's like my bread and butter. As
Oh,
long
I
as I
love
can keep
that.
getting up and going right back to it, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
And there's so much different stuff and so many different ways to play. Like the freedom to like the freedom is what I really love. And like probably that's why I also love like the like Breath of the Wild was like freedom. Almost too much freedom. Where
You're like, structure, where is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like I'm really looking forward to like I'm looking forward to the third one, but also I'm
Wait,
looking
which one?
forward to Little Nightmares.
Oh, yes, I love Little Nightmares. And then it's
Yes.
gonna be co-op. The third one's gonna
Yes.
be co-op. Who are you gonna play with?
So I introduced my dad to Little Nightmares during COVID because I bought him a Switch and so he could play Pokemon Puzzle League, but also
I love that. Was it a light or like an actual one?
An actual one because
Nice.
like so he could
Yeah.
like play it on the big screen if he wanted, but
Right.
he mostly plays it handheld. And watching him trying to play Little Nightmares has been a test for me.
Of what?
I
Not
now
backseating?
I now have a better understanding of backseaters and how I
Yes, you're
have
like-
to hold my because
Yeah.
I'm like no, what do you do? Okay, let him learn, and then he's like, tell me what to do. I'm like, I will. If that's what you want, I will tell you. I will coach you.
Right.
But I also believe in you to figure it out for yourself. But I'm gonna go and grab something to eat and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, just out of sheer like, I need a break.
Yeah. So it's like I understand why like my play style is definitely not for
Oh God, tell me about
everybody
it.
because like
Not
I like
you.
I don't
I feel
mind
like
making
I relate to
mistakes.
you a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Like
not
I
a pro
don't mind.
gamer at all. At all. Don't
No.
expect that at all.
Games are for everybody to enjoy and we're all going to enjoy them just a little differently, okay?
Yeah, especially with
I
Zelda. I
I
feel like in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's so like you can do anything however you want it. The puzzles, figure it out. If you, it's a means to an end. Like some people are
yeah.
like, "Well, I
And
did
it's
it
so
a
like
thousand ways differently," and I'm like, "I know, but
yeah.
that's the whole point, I think."
Mhm. Exploration,
Right
creativity.
there, you go.
I think it's also like really forgiving because like if you fail, you're only set back maybe like 2 minutes or something. Like you
Right.
just go back to 2 minutes before and then because of the autosave feature, right?
Yeah.
Versus like I can understand like dying in other games it would be really frustrating. Say the game, the Lion King game, where it's you die twice and it sends you right back to the beginning. And
No.
that is a game I think that broke me. And
I
I
would
don't know if I
understand.
can
I'd be
do that.
like,
So I can understand frustration in games like that, where it's like if you like where it's not forgiving
uh-huh.
versus like things like Elden Ring and stuff. I find pretty forgiving, despite the whole you know if you
Dying
die
a
before you
thousand
roll,
times.
then you lose. You know what? That's
Your
not that bad.
runes,
You'll get
they're
them
all
back.
gone.
Souls, runes, whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
right. Oh my gosh.
your
So,
your money.
yeah. So you have Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Elden Ring. I don't. Did you put Little Nightmares on there officially?
You know what? I'm gonna put Little Nightmares on there. Hold on,
Wow, it's one of my
my
favorites.
brain has to think of all the games I've played
Right.
now.
You're like, let me look.
Because I'm like, I love Mario Party, but I don't know if it deserves
Mm,
like
a
a
spot.
top five spot.
Yeah, yeah. That's huge.
Like I don't know if I would put any party game. Like
Right.
I've had good times with them, but would I put it in a top five spot?
It's a big
Oh my
question.
god. Oh Jesus. Something's fallen. That's fine. Oh no. I'm sure there's a game that's hiding in my brain somewhere, but there's always one.
Yeah.
There's just
Pokemon?
so
There's a
much
lot of
I've played.
Pokemon behind you.
This is true, but you know what? My favorite Pokemon game is actually Pokemon Snap and Puzzle League.
So many people
Like
are like, what?
I love the other games too, I swear. I love Sun and Moon. And Pokemon Crystal was my first one and Pokemon
Like, don't fight me.
Gold. Like, I do like them, but the turn-based combat, taking my turn is not my style, okay?
Right.
I want freedom to just go buck wild, okay?
Right.
I
Like an
can't wait my
action.
turn. It's
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah. I feel you there.
Yeah. Um,
Let's see, what else was on the list? Oh, you play a lot of horror games. Do you like any of those? Do you think they would make top five? That's a better question.
horror games. I don't know why I do this to myself.
I'm proud of you, honestly.
Such a
I
scaredy
tried
cat.
playing Silent Hill 2 and I'm like the last time I opened it I was like, okay, I played for 40 minutes and that was enough today.
That's enough. I'm in a town and it's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm leaving. I like I love Silent Hill too.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
The sound design was amazing.
Mhm.
Also, fuck that game.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
running through some
it was
apartments right now and I'm
terrifying.
like, I don't know. They gave me a flashlight. I'm like, I don't know.
I jumped out of my skin. I think the
Oh no.
first two streams I played, like there has to be like clips of me just like literally jumping, dropping the controller, and just like on the floor,
I did see a
like
clip of
ducking
you
under
like
the
that.
desk.
Oh my gosh.
And I started the game playing it on hard because I was like, I tend to do that to myself, where it's like I have no business at all playing any game on hard, but god damn it, I'm gonna try. And really quick, it took me like one stream for me to be like, you know what, maybe I'll bring the difficulty down just a bit, just to normal,
Oh my gosh.
because I'd like to live.
Right.
I'd like to survive, because I was just getting my ass beat by everything. And there was, whenever I was like bleeding out, there was no health things to find.
Right. Yeah, because hard mode. Yeah, I'm playing on light combat, and still I'm like, ah! Like, it's just me. Like, and I'm full screaming.
Yeah. It's a game I'm looking forward to, actually, though. Like, playing, I'd like to try another playthrough in Halloween season, because like I do enjoy scary games, but I'm also terrified of them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely like the adrenaline is what keeps me back, and like there's also like it's scary, but it's also like you're fine. You know, like you're not actually in a bad situation.
Yeah, no, the sound design will fuck you up. Have you tried?
That was like the first thing.
Right. Have you tried Mortuary's Assistant?
No. I don't like the way you're looking at me like that. Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling?
You looked away like you knew what I was talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but also...
But why? No, I thought it was... like, yeah, I thought it was scary, and I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll play it. I looked at the trailer on Steam. I said, nope.
Nope.
Not for me.
Even if it was free? Nope.
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 Is it the same for you?
I'm really looking... Oh, I feel like I remember, like, there's just certain types of scary I don't like.
Yes.
I will
That's my specific brand of no.
Yeah. That's just like, you know what? You could pay me to play, and I'd still be like, keep your money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, we're doing what with demons? No. I'll pass.
Like, oh my gosh. I really enjoyed Alien Isolation because I'm a huge fan of the Alien franchise. I love the movies. Okay, 3 movies. The other movies are we'll talk about them.
Just okay.
But I find like Alien Isolation, like I got because of like it just felt like more and more of the same thing, where there wasn't really much. Like I'm sure there is a story in there somewhere. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, but it's in there somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, but Silent Hill 2 was like so interesting because of the story and like the things that you would learn along the way and the characters you would meet. So it kept me like intrigued, and I was surprised about that I liked it much more than say like Alien Isolation, where it's like I'm already a huge fan of like the xenomorphs.
Yeah.
And it's also just a really popular game as well. Like,
is it an older game, like series?
So like the movies, I think the first Alien movie came out in the 70s.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second one came out in the 80s, and I think like it's just kind of snowballed from there. Now we have I think 6 movies.
Right.
There's like a series now that just released, which I tried watching, and I fell asleep during the first episode, but you know what? I might have just been really tired. Okay, that might not be on the show yet. Okay, I gotta give it a second before we decide that.
Didn't they add like and I could be totally wrong here. Did they add like an alien character, like a lady, to Dead by Daylight a few years ago or something?
They did.
Okay.
That's why I re-downloaded the game, because of my love for the xenomorph and Ridley. Ripley. Oh my god. Ripley. And I played it once or twice, and I was like, sick. And then I haven't played it since.
Right. I don't know. Dead by Daylight looks fun in theory and maybe not in practice. Like,
it's super fun.
Really?
Dead by Daylight is a super fun game. My only problem is finding a game, like loading up with people, like the matchmaking I have problems with. It's much better if you find like a group to play with.
Yeah.
To have like a private room versus like just going out into the wild.
Yeah.
And trying to find that way, because then you just get sometimes unpleasant people.
The randos,
not all the time.
Man.
Yeah, not all the time, but sometimes you're just like, the internet was a mistake.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. There's a lot of random indie games that are like shitty multiplayer things that you can just play with your friends, but my god, the rando lobbies for those, it's like, oh my god, can we fix this? Can we put like some sort of parameters on like what can be said? You know, like that's crazy.
We have like, this is the room where people play for fun.
No, actually, yeah. It's like, I don't know why that's so tough. Right.
The only problem with stuff like that though is like someone like in the competitive gets like bullied in the competitive, and then they decide to ruin someone else's day by going to the just for fun
Yep.
and being a
Yep.
bully.
It's kind of a shit show regardless, I guess. The
Yeah,
internet.
can't win.
Well, speaking of the internet, how, like, I'm gonna pivot kind of hard. How do
Mhm.
you balance your life online and offline, and does it come easy for you to have that balance, or is it like something you have to focus on to come back to either online or offline?
I think like there are times where I'm like really good at the balance where it just feels like everything's hitting just right. Like
Hmm.
work is, you know, it's always going to be work, but you know, I'm taking a few nights to like be social with friends or family, or like in these nights that stream is going well, and then like I'm working out like 4 5 times a week, and it's all
Wow.
just like meshing really well. And then there are times where it's just like everything just seems to like this go out completely out of whack, where it's like the sleep is gone,
Mm.
you
Hmm.
know, like work is like overtaking, and then and then like stream feels like not like a burden, but it just feels like hard to do because I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
And then like trying to like fit times for like working out, and so I get like over like sometimes
Hmm.
where it's
Hmm.
like I'll just like disappear for a week just to try and like realign
Right.
my chakras or something.
Get them all together.
It's fine. Maybe if I just stay up all like for 24 hours, everything will be fine. Like that's not how that
Right.
works.
No.
That's not how that works. But I think like there are times where it works and something can like disturb that peace,
Mhm.
and it can throw me a bit out of whack, but it
Yeah.
just like I normally am able to get back to it. I just have to like remind myself like to find the balance, and that like it does work. You just have to like work not hard for it, but you have to work at it.
Yeah. So are there any nights, cuz I feel like you stream semi kind of late. Are
Yeah.
there any nights where you're like, "Oh, I'm having so much fun," and then you go in later and maybe that's the catalyst of now the rest of your week is kind of fucked?
Sometimes, like, cause yeah, like, unfortunately, like, so I'm on the West Coast, so I'm basically
Yeah.
like the last, the last soldier
Last
standing kind of
shift.
thing. Yeah. So, I normally don't get till like 6:30, 7 o'clock,
Mhm.
and then that leaves me like kind of like an hour to like, get some dinner in me and like try and like kind of like calm down from work and hype myself up to like be like I'm ready to stream. So I normally don't start stream till like maybe like 8 p.m. 8, and if it's I will lose track of the time sometimes, a lot of times. Like all of a sudden it's 1 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. There are times where
Yeah.
it's I've gone so locked into a game where it's like, oh my god, is that the sun?
Oh
Is that
no.
the sun?
What? Wait, which games? That's
Oh, what was
insane.
the last? Oh, what's? I think it was Silent Hill 2. Actually, that happened.
No way. I wanted to
Very near
watch
the
that
end.
whole playthrough, but yeah, like I can't.
Yeah, it was definitely near the end.
Yeah.
Um, where it was like, just keep going, just keep going.
Yeah, I love
Like I
that.
had so much fun that you know what, I can pay that price. That maybe today I'm a little, but I had so much fun and made such good memories that yeah, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, yeah. I totally get that. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Yeah, one of the things I streamed for a couple years, like 2.5 years, and I feel like one of the hardest things for me was trying to figure out a balance between online and offline. And I, very much like you, wanted to have like a social life. I wanted to keep up with
Mhm.
family and friends. I wanted to make it a point to not constantly be online.
Mhm.
And it showed. Like anytime I tried to make a schedule, I would almost
Mhm.
have something every single week that would come up and wreck that. But it was like these other things are important to me. Like if my friend says, "Oh, let's go hang
Yeah.
out," or somebody wants to impromptu go do something, like that's more important to me than sitting here in front of the computer. And don't get me wrong, like the friendships and the stuff that we're doing or making online like are important, but also like you almost have to have that separation a little bit. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, especially when you have friendships, family, like your health, and just
Mhm.
recharging for all of those things, even
Mhm.
if they all are offline, is a lot, you know?
Yes.
And I feel
And
like,
we also have to sleep as well at some point.
yeah, you have to
Yeah.
sleep at some point. Like, yeah. And some people just, I don't know. I don't like props to them, I guess, for like running into the ground and still being able to do that. But most of the time, the people who, for whatever reason, like don't have a job or cannot do that are the ones that are like shoveling time in. And good for them, I guess, you know? But
Each their own.
yeah,
You do you. I could not do that.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think it's also like I don't I too, sometimes like there'll be things happening in my real life though where it's like I kind of like a part of my mind must be like, what if I just was like just play game like was on the computer just all day and like I didn't have to deal with like real life stuff and I'm like, yeah, but that's just gonna make it worse, all right? You're gonna make
Right.
it so much worse for future Peachy. Just go leave your computer, deal with the things, and then you can come back to streaming and enjoy that again.
Yeah.
So I think it's like I think there is a huge part of the internet where it's like people choose to like run away from our real life, not
Yeah.
consequences, but
Yeah.
real life things. It's like, oh, what if I just like disappear into this game? Like get that like, um, I remember when I finally played Breath of the Wild. I had been given the Switch as a gift, but I didn't touch it for like a year because I hadn't really played video
Oh
games in a
wow.
long time.
Yeah.
It wasn't really. I was so busy with everything else, and then I got to like a really sad place where like just like a lot of bad stuff, like really sad stuff, had like happened in succession,
Hmm.
like for like months, where I was like looking at Breath of the Wild, and I was like, I have it, maybe check it out. Like maybe if I just and I think like disappearing into that game for a bit
Hmm.
saved me.
Yeah.
Like it was like one of those things where it's like, you know what, kind of like being able to watch stuff just gear into something and like succeed at something where it felt like falling apart.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because Breath of the Wild actually reinvigorated me to like want to explore like the real world,
Yeah.
like horseback riding and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, like
What?
on, it'd be so great to get back into,
Yeah.
or just like going for a hike, like the beautiful. So it's like disappearing into that game was good for small amounts of time to get me interested in living my life.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, yeah, it's wild that games like that have that effect, like in a weird way. My equivalent to Breath of the Wild in your story would probably be The Sims. Like, I don't know what it was. The like
The Sim.
yeah. The fact of like starting with nothing and then like making a bunch of money and like having a whole family, like or building a house or something. I don't know. I love The Sims to death, but yeah, I think that in a weird way planted a bunch of seeds of like you can do this too in real life. You just have to like work at it, I
Yeah.
guess. And obviously that's a very overly simplified way of looking at it, but like I don't know, sometimes games will do things like that and
It can
good for
inspire us to like
yeah.
try different things. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
like
feel that about like movies as well, like manga, like anime and manga. I feel
yeah.
like um, another reason's like I feel like why like I work like this anime pro tag is like such a badass and strong they are, what they can do. I can be strong too if I want to like if I work as hard as they do, like have that energy. So
Yeah.
it's like I find like that helpful for
Yeah.
my everyday life.
Yeah, I love that. So, as far as like inspirations, do you have any like inspirations or creators that you look up to or inspire you like in the online space or I guess even offline?
You know one creator who doesn't they're not a content creator anymore, but do you remember Jenna Marbles?
I do. That's so funny. Wow.
I think that is someone who like I think was just seemed like such a genuine like nice person and had so much fun just doing whatever they wanted and helping you like making you feel like a part of it. Like inviting you into like just like a minute going on in my brain, this is what I'm gonna do. Enjoy. I'm gonna turn myself into a chair because I can. I'm gonna
Right. Oh
like
my gosh.
um leave
I
comments to
definitely
my
see it
dog.
like in you. Like not
Yeah.
that you're the same or anything, but I can see the
No, but I
inspiration.
definitely like yeah, like I definitely get inspo. Oh, should we want to go outside? One second. But yeah, I think like that's like someone I think of like you know like who I admire as a content creator like Jenna Marbles. who just seems to like care so much, almost like to the point where it's like she left because she left the internet because like I guess like she couldn't handle like people were like leaving hate comments for it's like she just
Yeah.
couldn't like feel like she couldn't make everyone happy, so she like left. I'm like such I hear that she's doing very well, and like I want her like all the happiness, but I do miss her.
Oh yeah,
So I go back
totally.
and watch her videos now and then.
So, for my next question, have you met anyone in the Twitch space that you've become friends with and maybe even met IRL? And what's that like? Oh,
It went well.
it went well.
I've met a few people. And so thank goodness, like, cause like that is a nervous thing about like meeting
Right.
someone that you. So I've met like a few fellow Twitch streamers, and like we met up and we're still friends. So I think it worked out well.
Yeah. I mean, I hope, right?
We still talk. We still friends. So no, it went very. And like it's almost like kind of like oh like now I have a friend, but they're
Yeah.
so far away. Because like they were
Right.
here visiting,
Yeah.
and now they're
They're
gone.
gone again.
They're gone. There is one. Then there was a bad situation. I
Mm.
won't say bad. That sounds really dramatic. Where it's like,
If that's what it was, then that's what it was.
well, then there was like yeah, like someone I met early in my Twitch career,
Oh my god.
and we were friends for like years, and then it just like ended really horribly, and I was like, I wish I had never like a part of me was like it was
Yeah.
so bad and it was so heartbreaking. That I was like, I wish I had never like known about Twitch. Like it was a
Oh,
very
yeah. I feel like if it was like, especially if it's like a friendship breakup, those things are hard, especially with
those
Twitch.
yeah, like that shit sucked. Yeah.
You know what? We need to talk more about this after. Like,
Yeah,
for
yeah, let's talk.
real. My next question is, in your streams,
Mhm.
do you feel like you have like a through line or a mission statement? If I do anything on the internet, it's this.
Hmm. If I do anything on the internet, I hope it's I give people like good memories. Like just some little smiles and laughter just to like
Yeah.
make the load a little lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel like
I
you're
think it's
you're
also just
doing
like I
that.
tell myself that like mistakes are okay.
Oh yeah.
Um like and I feel like they have to be okay with the way I play games because I make so many. But I think it's also just like I hope people take away that like you could die. You just get back up again though, you know?
You're right.
Like, it's not truly game over, you know. You
True.
get to try again.
Right. Do you get any like people in your streams that are like, "Oh my gosh, can you just get it already?" Like,
All the time.
oh no.
Maybe it's like it hasn't happened so much lately, but I remember like especially like when I first started,
Mm.
I would get a lot of people that were just like openly really frustrated with me, and like a part of me would just like brush it off, but another part with me is like, why can't I get it? I'm like, oh, I was like the mean
Mm.
part of my brain would sometimes go like, why can't I do this? Why is this so hard for me? And it's because I've thought too hard about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you've made it such a bigger problem in your head than what it actually is, and then it ends up being something that's like actually quite obvious, but because I've thrown this certain situation a million ways, I'm like it's obvious, but I just didn't see it, and it made it worse when someone says it's really obvious,
Right. Yeah.
because then you even overthink it even more.
Yeah, I feel like I know
Yeah.
exactly that pressure, especially when you're live. You're just like, if I don't get it within the next X amount of time, you're almost like, ooh, should I change something? Should I take a break? Should I don't know.
Should I pretend that my computer crashed?
Right. Oh, I gotta
Oh
go.
no, my game crashed. Oh my god, the game deleted. So
Right.
oh shucks.
Yeah,
I
and
guess we
really,
can't play that anymore.
yeah, and being live, you have to like think on your toes like that. That's the one thing about streaming. It's really crazy. You just have to like,
I think it's
it's
like
almost like
yeah, and I'm also like
improv.
one of these people like I show everything on my face.
Oh, same.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm not really good at like hiding how I feel.
Yeah.
Which is like there's a pro and con to that, of course, but it's just like so it's like if like the overthinking, you can like see it in my eyes, or I'm just like
The computing.
yeah. You start to see algebra equations
Yeah,
on
you're
the
like,
screen. But like I think like for them I've gotten better at handling like less than polite people.
Right.
I actually do give people the benefit of the doubt. And I know, like, some people just, like, are very quick to be like, hey, like, there's no vaccine tag. And I'm like, maybe they just missed it. But now we're letting them know that, like,
Right.
there's
And
no
some people get so
vaccinating.
butthurt
Like,
about it.
yeah.
They're like, I wasn't even saying anything. You're like, you just outed the next scene. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
We're
Yeah.
just trying to explain to you politely
Right.
that, like, let's avoid stuff like that. Please and thank you. And
Right.
and some people will be really good about, like, yeah, I didn't even say anything. I just been. It's like, okay.
If that's what you think. So what, in your opinion, what is the
Delulu.
best? Right. No, actually. In your opinion, what is the best and worst things about being online?
I think it's like both a good and bad thing. Access to so much information.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And that goes both. It can be a pro and a con.
Like WebMD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, you can learn so much. You can also go down all these rabbit holes, which are terrible.
And learn so much.
Because, like, there's so much wrong info, because, anybody with access to a computer can put anything on there, and people find people that think like them, and
oh god,
echo chamber. It's all downhill from there sometimes.
Oh god, my two favorite things, or actually my one favorite thing to say, is everything is always true that you read on the internet. Duh. And everybody's like, yeah.
Would the internet lie to me? It's the internet.
Yeah.
Google would never lie to me.
Google would never lie, especially their new AI thing they keep trying to push on me. I'm like, stop, please.
Please.
So we talked about other people. I'm gonna bring it back to you. What do you feel is your biggest self-critique?
I think I get too in my head. I think it's like I get I think, like, if something's like if I feel like things aren't going well, I make it like a big personal, like, problem. And I just start to, like, unravel sometimes, because this goes again with, like, because I'm, like, my authentic self, or I try to be. That comes along with, like, sometimes, like, my bad days, where it's just like I'm not quite, like, I went into stream thinking, like, oh yeah, like, I can stay around. I'm not feeling that, but if things, like, if stream feels like, I get in my head, like, oh well, maybe I'm not being entertaining enough, and then it just, like, spirals into, like, not only you're not entertaining enough, you're a terrible person. How dare you be on camera? And you're just like, it's gone off the rails, and I'm like,
it's time.
I was like, and then I'm like, just like, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible streamer and I have to go.
Wow, like, have you ended like that before?
Oh, I'm definitely, like, there are times where I'm just like, I am so sorry. Like, I've ended early because I'm like I've had to turn off my camera because, like, and I feel so bad that I'm like, I've had, like, tears in my eyes because I feel like,
no.
Yeah, because I'm a very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, again, like, it's good and bad. So it's like, if I'm really feeling bad, nothing would have happened on stream even, like, or maybe sometimes something does happen where someone's disappointed me by turning out to be someone they say a mean comment I wasn't expecting, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know you were like that.
Yeah.
I was like,
ouch.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Right. Right. And you don't, from my awareness, I don't think you have, like, a be right back screen where it's, like, no camera, so you can, like, have a moment. Is that true?
I just have, like, I don't have a be right back or anything. And I just have, like, I'll just show, like, the screen where there's no camera or anything like that. Just be like, okay,
let me take a
moment. Like, I'll try and collect myself, and then sometimes, like, that works. I'm like, okay, just take a quick breath.
Yeah.
Go back in. And then sometimes just like, nope, she's off the rails.
Yeah, no, sometimes that's still, like, too much pressure. Like, having a little, like, stream timer keep going, you're like, I have to get myself to a point where I feel like I can, again, be more for other people. It's like, it's a lot. I think I've cried on, I've cried on stream just to reactions to games, and sometimes I was like, chill out, like, that's probably not even what people, like, are here to see, is, like, you crying. And so, like, I'll try to like, reel it in, I guess, but I'll watch those videos back and then be like, but that wasn't authentic, you know what I mean? Like, my reaction was something, and I was more scared of putting that onto other people, which is interesting when you think about it, like, I guess
Yeah.
psychologically. You're like, what's
Yeah.
that about?
Why are we like this?
Yeah, yeah. So we went down the self-critique. Let's go to like, what are you most proud of? Is there a stream or a game that you did stream, or even something like that you did on or offline that you're like so incredibly proud of?
Hmm. Oh my god, I need to find my ego. It's
That's okay.
somewhere. Um, I think I remember there was a time I broke my wrist snowboarding,
Oh my
and
god.
I'm not proud. Hold on, let me. So I broke my wrist snowboarding, and I at first I was like, oh, I guess I can't play video games. It's like, or I just do it one handed. And so for I think 2 months, I played video games on stream with just like one hand, and my other
No
hand was
way.
like a sling and a cast.
Oh
And
my
so I just,
gosh.
and that's why we have the one hand Dean. And what, like, even though I'm
Wow.
right-handed, I broke my right wrist.
Oh wow.
Um, so I had to learn how to play just with my left hand.
Oof.
But now when I play if I play games one-handed, I'm actually better with my left hand because I've had like a training arc with it.
Yeah,
Versus
what
like if I
the?
do one-handed with my right hand, it's like I don't know what fingers do.
Oh
I don't know what any of these
wow.
fingers do.
That's crazy. I'm like trying to compute that right now. That feels like a lot. I can't do anything with my left hand.
I
Except for
remember like
hold the
learning
piece
how
of
to type
paper.
with my left,
Like,
and it was just like garbage when I was writing. I was
yeah.
like, yeah, this isn't gonna work for me. I'm gonna need this wrist to heal up real quick because this is
Right.
some bullshit.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I decided to like play games anyway and just like trial and error. Like Little Nightmares 2, I think, came out around that time as well. And I wanted to play, so I did my first playthrough of Little Nightmares 2 with one hand.
That's, I mean,
We made
thankfully,
it
like,
through.
you don't need to be like, doing sick, crazy moves like in RPGs, but like, oh my god, still crazy, like, to be on edge like that for our, because I feel like, in my opinion, I really love Little Nightmares 2 because of everything about it. So,
Because of everything.
I mean, like, right, you play one, you're like, this is cool. It was kind of like, like
Yeah.
an early game, you get it.
Short and sweet.
Two is like graphics amazing, colors amazing, depth amazing, like the story even more amazing. And then at the end,
Mind blasting. All right?
yeah. Uh
Insane.
yeah. I don't want to spoil it for people. I feel like Little Nightmares is one of my favorite games to like show to people if they've never played it. And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
it's not super scary, but like you'll get it. And I love watching people play it because it's just, I
Got
don't know.
great ambience, and it's not
Yeah.
that long, so
Yeah,
people can kind
actually.
of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was quite excited when he first finished it, and then he played it again and again because he was convinced he could get better.
Oh, nice. Did
Yeah.
he ever play two?
Not yet. We have to because
Oh,
I need to be there.
right, right. You should play
Yeah,
two and then play three with him. That'd be so good.
I'm looking forward. I am really looking forward to the third. I have to figure out how I'm going to do I want it for PC? Do I want it for PlayStation?
Yeah.
Do I wait for it to go on sale like all the other Little Nightmares go? Because
Yeah.
game prices are insane these days.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
$70, $80. Sometimes it's
gross,
crazy.
gross. And that's like so like 70, 80 American. So we'll just like
Oh,
bump that up to
true.
120
Right.
Canadian.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. $120 for Mario Kart World. Imagine. Insane.
That actually is insane. Do you have a
Yeah.
Switch too?
No.
Oh my
No, no,
gosh.
no, no.
Yeah, that
I was
tracks.
on the whole thing of like because it would be like very expensive, and then I just didn't like the business practices. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for everyone who's enjoying theirs. I just don't see one in my near future.
Yeah. Well, what is next for Danger Peachy? you got new games coming down the pipeline. You got like a fall, winter off stream. You're expecting what's new? What's coming down?
I don't know. Oh, I want to play. I really want to play Lies
Of P?
P. I
Oh
was gonna
my
say
god.
pie.
Of
I
pie.
keep saying Lies of Pie. I don't know why, but it's not. Lies of P. I'm looking forward to and playing more of. I started playing the Expedition 33.
Mhm.
And I've enjoyed it.
Mhm.
I'm still not huge on the whole taking turns,
Oh right. Yeah.
but it is interactive enough for me to to really enjoy it. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to playing more of that. I'm looking forward in general. Fall is
Yeah.
my favorite season.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking forward to like the end of summer stuff where it's like going to the fair, enjoying the last bit of like summer.
Yeah.
Maybe
I feel
some
like that's right now. I'm like, oh no, it's
exactly.
leaving.
We're dialing down
Yeah.
and we're getting ready. The back to school commercials are
Oh my
everywhere.
gosh. I went to the store. I'm like, why are there folders everywhere and pencils?
Why am I getting PTSD?
No, I really was. I was like, get me out of here.
Costco has their Halloween decor ready to go. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to October. Last year we dressed up this room to be as pretty Halloweeny, so I'm looking forward to like setting all new decorations.
Oh yeah.
Um, buying a new skeleton to write people's names on.
Oh, maybe that's when I entered. Maybe because I feel like I do remember there being like orange lights, and there, yeah,
Hmm.
I do remember there being a skeleton. Unless I'm like making stuff up.
No,
But
no, there was a skeleton. He sat up on the cat tree because the cats aren't using it, so I gave it
right.
to him. And it's got a bunch of names written on him now. A bunch of names from the community.
I love that.
And I have to send him to someone. Someone wants him, so I have to send him out.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is all that I have for you today. Is there anything else you want to throw in there before we wrap up?
I'm actually gonna finally film my room tour.
Of
So that's
this
like,
room?
yes,
Oh, that's going to be so exciting. Are you
yeah,
YouTube?
yep, finally.
Oh my
I'm dusting it off.
gosh.
I know. I left so I made so just like quick thing about the YouTube. So I
Yeah,
used to do like figure collecting videos because I'm a huge figure.
I see that.
I really yeah, like I'm manga and that's so much of my life revolves around weeb stuff. It feels like.
Mhm.
Um, so my thing was when I didn't want to allow myself to film another figure video until I got the room done.
Mm.
Got the room done. But the room is never truly done, you know?
Of course.
Things, shelves have to get put up,
Yeah.
pictures have to get put
Mhm.
up. It's always a work in progress.
Yeah.
So, figures I had ordered kept coming in, but they remained in. So,
Oh.
I have, this is
You could
2 years
have a
now.
crazy unboxing channel. What the fuck?
This is 2 years. And there's so many figures that I have been waiting, and I told myself, no, 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 not yet. First, you have to film your room tour video. And then, of course, it kept getting
Oh.
pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And I'm I'm saying, you know what? The room is as done as it's gonna be, and it's always gonna be work in progress. Girl, just film the goddamn room tour.
Yes,
It'll be
please. We're begging.
yeah, it'll be I've been in the dungeon now for it'll be 2 years this fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to stream from my bedroom, and
Yeah,
then the bedroom just got
that's a whole thing. I saw a
yeah.
bedroom. I saw like a chair from at a distance. I saw like many different rooms, and then this one, which I love this room by the way.
Thank you. I'm
Dark
very proud
painting.
of
I
this.
don't know if that was like a creative choice, but love it. I was like,
It was a
man, I
creative
should do
choice.
the same thing. But
Everyone gave me such a hard time when I was picking the color for this room because they're like, it's gonna be too dark.
no, I
You won't be
love
able to see
it.
anything. And I'm like, you know what? When you get your own dungeon, you can paint it whatever color you want. This is
Right.
my dungeon.
This is my dungeon.
My
Yeah.
dungeon. But no, so the first, like, from all the different angles was my bedroom, actually. So it was like,
Right.
I had the desk in this corner, and then, like, I
Mhm.
didn't have a room for a chair in that corner. So sometimes I would my bed, and I'd, like, relax on my bed while, like, streaming. And
Uh,
then I moved I moved to like the floor in my bedroom because I was trying to get away from my bed because it just felt like too vulnerable to have like my bed in the background because
Right.
sometimes people make really weird comments. So I was like, so then I moved
Yeah.
to the floor, and then I was like, oh my god, it's too much stuff happening in my bedroom. It feels too personal.
Right.
People are like, people
Hmm.
are getting like up in my business about my bedroom. I need a space.
Right.
And there was like this room down here that was unfinished. Like there was no ceiling, no carpet. Like this was a bare room.
Wow.
And so from start, like, yeah, so I had to pick everything,
I love
put up
that.
drywall, carpet, put in lighting, um, and then like 90% of the furniture is from IKEA.
Love
The
it.
other 10% is from like the thrift shop.
Hmm.
Oh, on my desk, my standing desk.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I used to stream in my bedroom at first, and my bed was like directly behind me. And yeah, it feels so personal. And then when you go to sleep, you're like, I don't love the webcam
it's
being there, right? You're like, no.
but yeah, I
Yeah.
think the separation like is also just like a really good thing because like yeah, it just
Yeah.
felt like it being in my room was just like too much, and I was lucky enough to have this space
Yeah.
to
I
be able
mean,
to
it's
like,
beautiful. Good job.
thank you. I worked really hard on it. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being on the pod and sharing everything. Everyone, this has been Danger Peachy. Go ahead.
Hi.
Please be sure to check out Peachy over on Twitch for more and check out the YouTube because room tour. And I will be seeing you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Go follow Peachy. She's amazing. Bye.